on Teo. He came out the other day and he said, Devin, Tank, and Ryan, they scared. Stop being a pussy and let's make a fight. I'm going to whip Devin's ass, Teo said. Meanwhile, Devin is still calling him out to this day. What's your thoughts on Teo comments?
Well, the one thing that Devin and we've adopted this motto in our household is they say everything but fight next. You know what I'm saying? You just weigh it with a grain of salt. You know, it doesn't mean nothing. Teo been talking for the longest. The people is just starting to say, damn, is Teo just talking? We know he's been talking forever. You know, he talked up on that Lomachenko fight that Devin and both him and Devin agreed that Loma wasn't the fighter that the world knew him to be. They were just in agreement with that. I mean, not that he's not a great fighter, right? But he's not something special or something that those two guys haven't seen before.
He also talked to Sky Sports today, and he said if Camposa fight fall through because of the travel ban, he willing to fight Devin next if he does not overprice himself.
Man, tell him to let the linchpin out and let it fall out, man. You dig? Tell him to pull the pin or pull the plug on that motherfucker right now and get down with Devin in motherfucking April. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, let's not do it next. Let's do it now. But when he started talking about Devin is overpricing himself, I said, nigga, Devin ain't even said nothing about no money. We ain't walked up to Bob Arum and asked him for no fucking money. You know what I'm saying? That's he walked up to him. Someone pricing himself. I ain't never even talked to Bob Arum about no fucking money for no fight with Devin and Teo. No fight with Devin and nobody.
Since Teo claimed he want Devin if the Camposa's fight fall apart, which that's what it sounds like is about to happen, right? The IBF out of nowhere is not ordering the fight between the two. What's your take on that weird coincidence? As soon as Teo started claiming he wants Devin next, the IBF ordered the fight.
Yeah, that's fine, but you still have a year once they order it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like you fight once the fight gets ordered, then you got to fight him tomorrow. You got to fight him next month. I'm saying that we ready for Teofimo Lopez right now. See, that everybody get to start talking all that other shit about going. I don't fucking know about the travel ban and about this other shit. I'm right here in the United States, right here where Teofimo is, right here with his dad. We're right here. You know what I'm saying? And we can fight right here. We can fight right here in April, in the next couple months. That's it. Now you talking about well, this and that and all that. I say, well, you ain't ready then. Yeah, if I got to look in your program and start looking to see who you about to fight and maybe you about to fight, because we can start saying that too. We can start trying to negotiate with that. But the biggest fight is what was with one of those guys for either for the undisputed or giving Ryan Garcia a shot because he had the interim belt. Now, until those guys and those fights aren't on the table, then we'll start pursuing another a route to go.
Yeah, I got another super chat for you real quick. Good work, AKHi. Respect, Mr. Haney. Black fighters get bullshit. Obviously, Floyd asked for the respect he deserved through his career. Do you agree Devin is the best fighter in the world too? God bless.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And he's been blessed, and we've been blessed to meet and learn from the best fighters the best fighters in the game, man. And they learned it from the best, of the best. So Devin's lineage in the boxing game is unmatched. His level and his commitment to his craft and the working out is unmatched. If it was anybody for me to put on if I had to bet and I had to bet on a fighter being the best in the world, I would bet on Devin.
And speaking of some of the coaches that trained him, obviously you the head coach now, also his father and the CEO of Devin Haney Promotion. But you name for the people that don't know some of the legendary fighters that trained Devin when he was a kid. Just throw out some names.
I mean, the entire Mayweather family has had a hand and been instrumental in Devin's growth and development. You got also Eddie Mustafa Muhammad, who was the light heavyweight champion of the world for many, many years. Mike McCallum, the body snatcher, who's also had a hand in it. You got Roy Jones. You got Virgil Hunter here in the Bay Area, where I am. Great legendary trainer, and Andre Ward, beginning and end of Andre Ward's career. That's the kind of like the West Coast feel of it. You got some trainers by the name of Billy Giles, called her Killer Billy, who had Hector Camacho up in New York. So, we spent some time up there with him, getting that eye of the tiger, that real grit, that New York grit, came out of there with Billy Giles, So Devin he's had his share of mentorship from some of the best and some of the greats of the game. And if it's so many that I know that I've not mentioned everyone, you know what I mean? But when you talk about taking a village to raise a child or to raise a champion, I think Devin, he's the face of that. So is the Lopez, the Garcia, the Haneys. We're all blessed. So, and that's what we should always say, and we should always let the people know the truth. You guys pay our tickets. You pay for this shit. You know what I'm saying? You pay us. You pay the salary. So to be conscientious of what the people think about, instead of telling them, right? To be openly, well, who do you think? That's why Devin, respectfully and humbly, just put up him and Teo, and he said, "What do y'all think?" You know what I mean? He didn't say, "I'm about to beat the fuck out of him. I'm about to." What y'all think? Well, if he's a bad motherfucker, if he's all that, and everybody, we say, okay, we're not gonna say that he's not. We just say that shit. We'll fight him next. Let me rephrase that, because this next then started being, we'll fight him now. We're gonna put the next on it. We don't want to confuse people. We'll fight him now.
It's already
not because wait a minute, not because he's no soft motherfucker, because he's not good, or because he didn't just beat the shit out of Loma, or he didn't just knock out 1,000 different people. You know what I mean? For that reason, that's why we say we want to fight him. Because y'all say he's a bad motor scooter.
It's all about the best fighting the best in every sport.
Nothing personal.
Yeah. Hold it. You're not that pretty. I'm a bad man. Wait. I still got the world.
I bear witness, there's only one God, Allah, and Muhammad is his final messenger. That's what I said, Larry, on the Bungle fight. Thanking you.
They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.